For today's, let's call it an obnoxious question, if I ask out my secretary, is that sexual harassment? No, by itself, it's not sexual harassment, but it could become sexual harassment very, very fast. And depending on the way you ask her out, in itself, it could be sexual harassment. It's a bad, bad, bad idea. Don't date your employees. You have power over them, and you're exposing yourself to some serious legal liability. Let's say you ask her out and she feels like it's sexual harassment and she reports it to HR. That's protected activity. You cannot fire her for doing that. And you have a very uncomfortable work situation with someone who is not romantically interested in you. Your feelings are hurt. You don't want to be around them, but you got to be around them. Um, Unless you want to, give yourself some legal exposure. If you keep asking her out, if you ask her out after she says no, it could very quickly become sexual harassment. If you do it in a creepy way, if you um, use certain kinds of language, would it rise to the level of a hostile work environment? It'd be tough to do. It would have to be a very extremely creepy, disgusting approach. I don't I don't put that beneath some of the bosses of America, but it would take some doing. But it's just I mean, supervisor harassment is a whole other can of worms. I mean, as a plaintiff's attorney, when I see that a supervisor was doing the harassing, and that is sort of like a term of art, it doesn't necessarily mean what you think it means under law. And it has different meanings under federal and law and the law of at least some states. The only states that I'm barred in, just so you know, I'm not giving legal advice about states that I'm not barred in. But in general, if you're a supervisor and you're seen to be sexually harassing an employee, there's going to be more legal exposure there. In some states, strict liability. Um, and there's this whole matter of quid pro quo sexual harassment. If the employee gets the sense that there are job benefits, promotions, pay, bonuses that are being connected to the romantic overture, you might have a case of quid pro quo sexual harassment for which there very well could be strict liability if she's your employee, as you say. Um, it's just it's just not a great idea. It's just not a great idea. It's and you know I don't want to I don't want to be like the Grinch of love, but if you have a strong urge to date an employee, someone who you have that level of control over, I have questions, right? I have questions about your motivations and what about that is appealing to you. Is it the person or is it the dynamic? Do you want to be with someone who is your subordinate? Yes. So, no, technically speaking, asking out your secretary is not sexual harassment in and of itself, done extremely politely and once. But you put one toe over the line, and you may very well be in for it. I mean, like I said, I don't mean to be the Grinch of love, but the truth will set you free, just not until it's through with you.